Welcome to the channel. Some days start out like this. We're on a escapade to go get some parts for the Monterey in Kitchener, Ontario. And of course, we're 15 minutes down the road on the Garden City Skyway by St. Catharines. And yeah, it's all backed up because somebody's car blew up and is stuck in the middle lane. So we'll let you know when we get to Kitchener. Hopefully we can grab some footage there because it is an amazing shop. We went there to get engine parts about a year ago, actually. So Mitch is kind enough to drive, and so I'm riding shotgun, and we'll talk to you in a bit. So we did in fact make it to our destination. It was a very long day. After waiting on the Skyway for a half an hour, and then all the traffic delays, etc. Construction is everywhere right now here in Ontario. But we made it to see Dave. So this is the second time we went to see Dave. We got some engine parts off of him over a year ago for the 352 that was originally in the convertible. But some things have changed, obviously, and some of those parts we're maybe not going to use. I don't know. There's a beautiful timing chain and crank pulley and the dampener. There's some good parts we got from Dave. But most of all, I enjoy seeing Dave because Dave has a wealth of knowledge about Fords and Mercurys throughout this era. He's a retired mechanic, and he's working in this beautiful shop. I'm going to put it in there. Dave, give us permission to show you the shop. He's got all kinds of parts. He's got engines on the go there. And I'll tell you, it's quite a place. We don't mind walking around and having a peek at stuff. And I'm sure somebody's going to ask about that red car. That is something else. That is a 63 Volvo. And wow, they're doing a bang-up restoration job on that car. So anyways, so our goal in this was to get these parts. I'm going to turn this so I can show you the original parts off the convertible and kind of where we're going with this. So here's our original air breather. When we were starting to blast all the parts and everything, this didn't do very well. You can see that it's rotted right out on that lip there where it sets on the bottom, and we didn't even get into blasting this lower section because we can tell already it's probably going to punch through in a few spots. Our original thought was to get this, like, weld in some metal and repair it and that, because while it was original to the 352, now that we've made the swap to the 390, it got downgraded in importance from where it started. These are the original valve covers that came off the 352, and they're just kind of on the plain side. We thought that would be nice to see a little bit of eye candy when you open the hood, and that's what this whole trip to see Dave was about. So he had these awesome parts. This air breather is off a 428 Super Marauder. Still got the old decal on it. It's actually the same size as our original breather was for the 352. It just has a little larger horn on it, or snorkel, whichever you prefer to call it. But the piece is in just amazing condition, and now we don't have to do any repair to the breather. And these suckers here are most definitely a little bit of eye candy. These pent roof valve covers, they're not correct to a 63. These were for 65 and 66, but they're just gorgeous valve covers with the Mercury stamped into the cover and that. And I mean, right from the beginning, we weren't going to put a chrome dress kit on this engine. The idea was to keep it sort of period correct, and even though these are from a couple of years later, we're totally okay with this. So our plan is to paint the valve covers and the air breather the Ford gold that they ran in those years, and then the whole engine block is going to be black. We had planned on painting the back firewall Corinthian white to match the outside of the car. So That's our plan anyways. That's what the big trip was all about, and I know there's a long ways to go and lots of pieces to be cleaned up and painted and everything, but those are pretty sharp looking pieces, and I know that there's not many of them out there anymore. They're getting a lot harder to find. So I'm going to include real quick, one thing that we do not show on this page or channel yet is anything painted. So now we have both sides painted and prepped for our panel. I'll whip in a quick picture that I took. The door skin that we're putting in this location, as well as the add-on piece, have been already cut now to fit. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow the boys are coming over, and the hope is that by the end of the day, that panel is all tack welded in, and we'll be looking at the entire side of the car. So I know we'll be working on the other side as well, but the focus is, excuse me, to get one side of it done anyways. So that's kind of like the main update. I expect that after tomorrow we'll have a little more, sorry about the glare, we're hoping to have a real good day tomorrow anyways. The focus is to get that done and get the other side done and then be moving on. We're getting really antsy to get the body off the frame again, and the rest of this has to be tended with first, of course, the trunk deck and that. So that's what I got for you today. There's also a viewer showcase. So Mike from Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, was kind enough to send us pictures of his beautiful 63 Monterey. It's a two-door hardtop, which is a little different. I don't know if it has a breezeway window like the power window in the back or not, but I'll tell you, it's a bit of a custom, but it's very sharp looking piece. So enjoy the viewers showcase, and then I guess I'll be out. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. We appreciate all of you.